I'm the ultimate manipulative girl my father trained from childhood. When a classmate purposely knocked my books over, I tearfully told the teacher, I'm sure she didn't do it on purpose. We were just fooling around. When a colleague spread false rumors about me in the office chat, I publicly called him out. Hey Jake, are you upset because I didn't reply to your private love confession? Just as the entire company was calling me fake and dramatic, the corporation's young master showed up at my door. My father is completely enchanted by this manipulative woman. If you can drive her away, this villa is yours. I smoothed my hair and flashed my trademark innocent smile. Don't worry, I'll be especially caring towards your dad. After all, nobody knows manipulation better than I do. Alexander stared at me with eyes containing 3 parts suspicion and 7 parts desperate last resort. He slammed the check onto the table, making the coffee spoon ring loudly. Sophia Williams, I've done my research on you. His voice was freezing. You're that ultimate manipulative girl who can drive the dead back to life and the living to their graves. If you can remove that woman from my father's side, here's $50,000 as down payment. When it's finished, the villa on Sunset Boulevard becomes yours. I blinked innocently, my eyes instantly rimming red like a frightened deer. I extended my finger to gently push the check back, voice shaking. Mr. Alexander, what are you implying? Do you truly see me as someone who'd compromise her integrity for money? I may be broke, but I have my principles. Alexander's eye twitched, obviously caught off guard by how quickly I slipped into character. He inhaled deeply. The villa includes a swimming pool and a 4,000 square foot garden. I immediately grabbed the check, tears balanced precariously on my lashes. However, since you're showing such good faith, refusing again would make me seem ungrateful. I don't mind being inconvenienced. I'm mainly concerned about disappointing you. Alexander rolled his eyes, clearly revolted by my performance. These abilities were developed by my awful father since I was small. He was formerly a public relations specialist, master of persuasion techniques and psychological warfare. He used to say direct confrontation is for fools, but a gentle blade inflicts the most pain without drawing visible blood. The woman causing Alexander endless frustration was called Isabella. Reportedly, she was an extremely high-level manipulator. She had Alexander's corporate mogul father completely bewitched, even ready to disown Alexander for her. Her methods are sophisticated, Alexander warned with a grim face. I've previously hired several supposedly capable people, but within 2 days she had them running away in tears. I pressed my hand to my heart, looking terrified. Seriously? She must be incredibly skilled then? I'm terrified. I'm so naive. She'll surely torment me to death. Alexander shuddered. Could you possibly talk like a normal person? I nibbled my bottom lip, appearing hurt. I apologize. It's my mistake for upsetting you. I'll stay quiet immediately, if it makes you content. I'd gladly become mute. Alexander was probably having second thoughts, but I didn't offer him any return policy. That same afternoon, I arrived at the Mitchell family estate with my luggage. The Mitchell estate was enormous like a labyrinth, with crystal chandeliers in the great room worth more than people like me could earn in a lifetime. Upon entering, I encountered the infamous Isabella. She was dressed in an elegant white silk gown, hair cascading down her back, wearing no visible cosmetics. Cradling a bowl of bird's nest delicacy, she sat on the couch flirting with Robert Mitchell. Bobby, this is way too hot for me to handle. Robert, a gentleman past 50, displayed momentary affection before accepting the bowl. Of course, let me cool it down for you. I mentally applauded. Her expertise was genuinely impressive. That natural makeup appearance required more effort than a full face, and that silk gown appeared modest but was actually designer couture. Her entire innocent and harmless ensemble easily exceeded 6 figures. Alexander approached wearing a dark scowl. Father, this is my friend. She's experiencing difficulties and requires accommodation for several days. Isabella raised her head, surveying me thoroughly. I had intentionally chosen worn-out denim jeans, a slightly fuzzy white tee, and sneakers. My appearance was cheap and unsophisticated. Isabella's gaze held a flicker of disdain, but she quickly adopted a hostess attitude, rising with a bright smile. Alexander's friend, please come in and sit. I'm your Aunt Isabella. She deliberately stressed aunt, marking her territory. I remained silent, simply focusing on her bird's nest soup, and unexpectedly began crying. Both Robert and Isabella were stunned. Alexander was also surprised, but quickly recognized my signature move. What's the matter? Robert inquired, frowning. I wiped my nose, voice breaking. It's nothing. Seeing your happiness just reminded me of my deceased mother. She never tasted bird's nest soup her entire life, surviving only on watery rice. You're so fortunate, Aunt Isabella, unlike my mother, who had such a short life. While weeping, I gazed at Isabella with longing yet sorrowful eyes. Isabella's smile became rigid. The soup presented an impossible choice. Consuming it would appear wasteful while bullying a poor girl. Avoiding it would seem suspicious. Robert's adoration dimmed, replaced by subtle examination. He uncomfortably set down the bowl. There, dear girl, please stop crying. He instructed the housekeeper. Prepare bird's nest soup for this young woman as well. I frantically gestured in alarm. No, I'm unworthy of such luxury. People like me deserve only water. Please don't waste money on me. Aunt Isabella might get angry. I nervously peeked at Isabella. Aunt Isabella, please don't think badly of me. I'm not attempting to take your soup. I'm simply so jealous of your fortune. Isabella breathed deeply and manufactured a smile. Why would I be angry? Housekeeper, prepare the premium blood bird's nest. Round 1 went entirely to me. Dinner unfolded under peculiar tension. Isabella was obviously skilled. She maintained composure despite the afternoon's incident. Throughout the meal, she continuously served Robert while including Alexander, performing like an ideal wife and stepmother. Alexander, please eat more. This braised beef is your father's absolute favorite. I practiced making it for ages. Alexander made a dismissive sound and ignored her. Isabella showed no irritation. She focused on me, placing ribs in my dish. Sophia, isn't it? Have more food. You look so skinny. You probably haven't been eating properly or nourishing yourself. Her words appeared considerate but actually ridiculed my poverty. I examined the ribs in my bowl, eyes growing moist again. Thank you, Aunt Isabella, I whispered almost inaudibly. These ribs smell wonderful. They must cost a lot. that, right? I only ate meat during Christmas before. While speaking, I cautiously bit into one, then suddenly jerked back as if scalded, the rib falling onto the table. Oh no, sorry. I jumped up frantically. I desperately attempted to clean the mess but accidentally struck the wine glass with my chopsticks. Red wine erupted, dousing Isabella's pristine white gown. Isabella shrieked and leaped up. What are you doing? I went deathly pale, shaking violently, tears streaming like scattered pearls. Forgive me, Aunt Isabella, please forgive me. It was accidental. I only wanted to retrieve the ribs so nothing went to waste. I'm so clumsy. I should disappear. Through my tears, I attempted cleaning the wine from her dress, but my hands held the oily rag I'd used on the table. Isabella stared at the crimson and dark smears on her gown, face turning livid. She moved to shove me aside. I tumbled backward, crashing hard onto the floor, my elbow banging against the chair leg with a heavy thump. Ow! I huddled on the ground, whimpering softly. Aunt Isabella, please don't hurt me. I understand my error. I'll replace your dress, though it would take me a decade of work to afford it, but I absolutely will repay you. Robert's face turned completely stone cold.